Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you my comic book haul of this week, the first week in August. So I'm going to show you guys all the comic books I bought this week. There are a lot, so this video might be a little longer. And I basically make these videos just to raise some awareness for, the current series that are out, let you guys know what's out so you can go to your local store, either ask them to order it or whatever. And I do tell you guys some of my thoughts on some of the stuff I've already read. And it does show you guys a little bit more of an up-to-date of my comic book collecting journey and what I do in a given week. So, without further ado, let's hop into the first series. Alright, so first up is Venom Separation Anxiety. Now, this is a series that has a total of 3 current issues, and they are probably going to be making more. And yeah, I have not read through them yet, but there are 3 current ones. So I went ahead and got the Near Mint foil cover for issue number 1 right here, which just looks absolutely sick, and it is a foil, so it is very shiny. And I absolutely love it. It's Near Mint, so I'm just, keeping it very safe, not touching that one. But I do have another Volume 1 Separation Anxiety right here. And this one is not like Near Mint. It's not a foil. It's nothing variant or anything. It's just a regular Separation Anxiety cover. So I'm excited to read through this. Here's the second one right here. And I think these covers are just absolutely amazing. I love the third one. There's no variant on the third one, but it's just this. But it looks so good. It looks absolutely insane. Next up, we've got Helverine. Now, Helverine is a series I've read 2 of out of the 3, and those videos are going to go up this week explaining the 2 comics and just showing you guys the overarching storyline that we're going with and stuff. And yeah, Helverine is absolutely awesome. I have no complaints about this series at all. I absolutely love it. So first up, we have the foil variant for number 1 right here. Now, it is not like Near Mint or anything, but it is still a really cool cover. I'm still probably going to keep this one in its packaging as well, because I do have another Helverine number 1 right here, and it's got the little chibi Helverine on it. I actually got the chibi form first, but then I wanted something a little cooler than the chibi art, so I went for the foil art. And then we got Helverine number 2, of course, which looks so insane. And then right here, Helverine number 3, and it just looks so good. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, the Helverine series so far is really, really good. Go pick that up now if you haven't already. Please check your local comic stores to see if they have the issues. And yeah, if they have some of the foil stuff, I highly suggest it. It does look really, really nice. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the next one. Alright, so next up we have another one that I'm super excited about. It is a part of the From the Ashes A New Beginning line, and it's actually Phoenix number 1. And I think this cover art also is one that looks super sick. There was no variants at my store, so only this, but it still looks absolutely incredible. And I cannot wait to read Phoenix. I've been a fan of Phoenix for a really, really long time, so this is something I'm super excited about. And we also got, going along with the whole From the Ashes A New Beginning line, we got number 1 of X-Men. And I love the X-Men. If you guys don't know, I have a ton of X-Men comics, and it is just one of my favorite groups. I do like them significantly more than like the Avengers. And really it's just personal preference, but yeah, that is like my personal preference, is I like the X-Men a little better. But yeah, next up we actually have over here the Spider-Gwen The Ghost Spider series, and we got number 1 right here, which has a really cool like pink background. I really like that background. Then we got number 2 right here, which I have not read any of these guys, so I have no idea what it's going to be about, but I'm super excited. These are actually my first bunch of Spider-Gwen comics, so I'm super, super excited to see all about her and get to learn a lot more about her. Then we got the 3rd issue right here, which is my favorite cover art out of the Spider-Gwen ones. Just looks super sick with the, of course, the Spider-Gwen kicking what appears to be Gwen Stacy out of the Spider-Man suit. I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of a mimic clone situation, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, and then next up, of course, we got What If Donald Duck Was Wolverine. I had to buy this. I saw it in my local store, and it's not very expensive. It's like $5, but I just thought it was going to be very comical and just fun to read. So yeah, I'm super excited to read it. Now we have the X-Force. Now the new X-Force just released on Wednesday. Um, and literally, guys, the foil variant for this is so sick, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It is literally Deadpool, and it just looks so insane. He's got rainbows behind him and everything. It looks so sick. I love, love, love this variant. Huge shout out to the artist. And then I got, of course, because I didn't want to open that variant, I got the X-Force From the Ashes, A New Beginning. So it is from the New Beginning storyline. And this is probably the one I'm going to be reading, not actually the foil one. Because I do not want to ruin anything on the foil books. I love the look of them so much. And honestly, the foil books might be framed and put up. I feel like that is the best way to utilize them, if I'm being honest. So we'll see what I end up decorating with the foil ones in the future. But yeah, without further ado, let me grab some more books to show you. Alright, everyone. So now we got probably the thing I was most excited to buy. And not only because he's one of my favorite superheroes or anti-heroes of all time, but just because the cover art is so exquisite on this. It is just absolute perfection, and that is the new Deadpool series. I actually got the foil retro art for it, and it's in nearly Mint Plus right there. It is so beautiful and so gorgeous. It is a reprint of an older Deadpool art on some new Deadpool comics, but it's also a foil of it, and it just looks amazing on New Mint Plus. I'm so, so, so happy with how that turned out. And then we also got the second Deadpool one here. And then we got ourselves the third Deadpool one. And this actually does have a variant cover of the movie. Now, this one I'm not too scared to open. It's usually like the foil art, or if it's a really cool variant, then I'll be a little more hesitant to open it. And then we got the fourth one. Now, they actually are on 7, but my comic store did not have it. He said that he did forget to order the 5, 6, and 7, but he can get them all. So he actually ended up ordering them for me, and so they are on their way. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. But yeah. Now, we got ourselves our next thing here, which is Wolverine Deep Cut. Of course, I had to get the Wolverine Deep Cut, especially after reading Hellverine. I was really, really into it. So I got Wolverine Deep Cut right here. And this is number 1. And number 2 comes out next, or actually this week. So, yeah, definitely be on the lookout for the Wolverine Deep Cut number 2. Yeah, I'm super excited. I got to read through that still. Then I got the reprinted Godzilla number 1, King of the Monsters. I absolutely love Godzilla, and when I heard they were doing a reprint of number 1, I was like, I have to have it. Like, I know it's probably not going to be worth a crazy ton, but it still is just super cool. Then we got Ahsoka, of course, because Ahsoka came out, and I was super, 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 super hesitant on buying it. Especially because I am not the biggest Star Wars fan. I am much more into superheroes than Star Wars. But I thought I'd give it a shot. And I have not read it yet. But when I do, I will give you guys my opinion on it. Then we have, if you thought we were done with Venom, no, no, no. We've got Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. And we actually got the full series right here. So we got number 1 of Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. And it looks like that. It looks super, super cool. I apologize for any glare, because I do see that there is some glare, but there really isn't anything I can do about that. Then we got Symbiote Spider-Man 2099, number 2 right here. And none of these are variant covers, so these are just their base covers, but that's A-okay by me. I was honestly very, very excited when I saw that they were making a Symbiote Spider-Man 2099, and the fact that I just got my hands on it, I'm super, super happy, though. Because I did get the full set, so I'm content with that. Then we got the 4th one. And then we got the 5th one. Now, it would actually be pretty cool if we saw, like, you know how they have the Spider-Verse films? What if we saw a Symbiote Spider-Man version of the Spider-Verse films? Um, or what if in the next one, um, I believe the guy's name is Miguel, merges with someone that we know, some familiar symbiote. That would be pretty cool. It would almost be a cool storyline if we got kind of a anti Venom plot. That would be pretty cool to see in 2099, especially. Then we got this, which I'm super excited for. It is the Spider-Man Reign. Now, this is the variant edition. They didn't actually have a non-variant to this. So I am stuck with the variant, and I really don't want to open it because it is just such a nice photo of Miles hugging Peter's grave. And just look at that. It is beautiful. But I'll probably end up opening this one because I don't really got another choice, to be honest with you guys. And then we went ahead and picked up Kid Venom, which this is number 1. This is the variant that I will not be opening. And then we have our actual number 1 that we're going to be opening, which is just the basic cover for it right here. And it does look really, really cool. I think it's definitely one of the better covers. Both of them are pretty cool. I definitely think the variant's way better than the regular, but to each his own. Then we have the Venomverse Reborn. Now, I have a variant of this as well, and this is the one that we won't be opening. That's the variant, and it actually has a autograph right here of the artist. So, yeah, and I think it looks so sick. I'm very, very excited for that variant. Looks actually pretty amazing. Then we have the one that we will be opening. Still looks very, very cool, and honestly makes me excited for the story, but that is also number 1 right there. And on the Venomverse Reborn, we are only on number 2. So here is number 2 for you. There was no variant covers on this one, so we just got this. And it looks like maybe, Kid Venom might be in this. I'm not sure. I actually didn't actually get to read the original, Venomverse or anything. I don't own a ton of Venom stuff, even though I love Venom and Carnage. I just really, really never got around to buying stuff. And so, for whatever reason, now I'm way, way behind on it. And, yeah, it's unfortunate because I do really want to read all of it. Alrighty. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way here. So I'm moving a bunch of the foils over. And, yeah, I can just place that on top. Alright, we made some room. Now, a couple things that... we'll show you guys this next. So let me go ahead, grab all these. Alright, so I got the Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin series right here. And this is not a variant, but this is number 1. And I think it looks super cool. Green Goblin's, of course, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains of all time. Very closely followed, though, by who we have in number 2 here, which is Sandman. I love Sandman. I think he's a really underrated villain. That really gets glossed over, especially in the films. I mean, we haven't had a good Sandman since, we had No Way Home, No Way Home. But, since that actor, we have not seen Sandman come back at all, which is really, really unfortunate. I also really like the Lizard and Rhino. We have not seen Rhino in a movie yet, but I am very, very hopeful one day we will. I mean, we did get to see him a little bit at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, but still not a ton. But there are so many. I mean, we could go with Martin Lee as well. He's a pretty cool villain. Kingpin, which I don't think Kingpin's in any of the films. But yeah, anyway, then we got issue number 3 right here. Looking very, very cool. And then we got, of course, the final issue, number 4, which this is another full set right here. Full run that we got. And I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it looks really cool. So then we actually went ahead and bought some comics here. These were really, really generic comics. I just kind of picked out. And this is the Superior 4 right here. And this is issue number 3, I believe. Yeah, number 3. And yeah, I got this just out of the dollar bin. I saw it. It looked kind of interesting. So I was thinking if I find, 1, 2, it could be something definitely worth reading. Then I picked these out of the dollar bin as well. I've got Spawn issue number 6 right here. And then I got Spawn issue number 8, which was pretty good finds in my part. Then I actually managed to find, let me see, yep, here we go. Let me put these in order. Spawn the Impaler issue number 1, which honestly looks really cool. And then we got Spawn the Impaler issue number 2. Right there. Oh, I love the artwork on these. Especially the Impaler ones. They look really sick. I mean, even the regular Spawn ones are beautiful. And then we got issue number 3 right here. And that is a complete set again. So we actually are... My next goal is to collect the Spawn and a bunch of the X-Men stuff. I want to complete some of my X-Men stuff. The Uncanny series, stuff like that. And I actually have the 1992 X-Men that I want to complete. But, yeah. Spawn is definitely on that list, and we are well aware of it. We are trying our best to complete it here. Alright, so we got Medieval Spawn, Witchblade number 1, 2, and 3. I unfortunately can't show them, because, like, one of the characters in the book are, like, half naked. And I know YouTube will definitely not want me to show that, so I'm just not going to show those. But, here, I'll show the back of them for you guys. Here they are. And, yeah, they are really cool. If you want to see the cover to those, go look them up. But yeah, I'm not going to show it here on YouTube just because I don't want to get demonetized. Then, this was just more of a guilty pleasure buy. This was something from my childhood that I remember very distinctly loving. And someone that I know actually really, really likes this as well. So I wanted to buy it and just, you know, it's the original series. So I was like, perfect. And it is the Bionicle series. So I got Bionicles number 1. I got the second part right here. And the third part right here. Now, that is out of 3, so that is a complete set as well. The one that I did not get a complete set out of is the Spawn the Deadly Duo. And this is issue number 1, so I am looking for the rest of them. And, yeah, I will definitely be on the lookout for any trades or anything at my comic store. Then I have this Mass Effect number 1 comic. And some of this will be on sale on my eBay as well. I do run an eBay store. I also run it on OfferUp and just some other places that, you know, I could sell these. So there are a couple comics up there. So if you guys are looking for a lot of X-Men original stuff and just a lot of X-Men 92, it's all on there. Go check it out. I also have the Batman Who Laughs issue number 1. Go check that out as well. But yeah, then we have Spawn Blood Feud, and this is issue number 4. Now, this is also a complete set, so I do have the full Blood Feud set as well. Spawn Blood Feud issue number 3 right here. Then issue number 2, yeah. Issue number 2. Then we got issue number 1 right here. And yeah, it just looks absolutely sick. I did buy a couple of graphic novels, but they are unfortunately not in my room right now. But basically they were just some really generic stuff. It was Aquaman's Rebirth graphic novel, volume 1. Batman Detective, which I actually have here, Arkham Knight, right there. And then we got a Batman Broken City graphic novel as well. And then we got 2 DVDs. One was the animated series of Spider-Man, and one was the Super Friends. So, yeah, that's going to do it for my weekly haul. Stay tuned, because next Sunday, we will be doing another weekly haul. And, yeah, they go up on Mondays. I do want to point that out. On Sunday, I film it, and then on Monday, I post it. So, yeah, it'll probably be up next Monday for you guys. But yeah, tomorrow we are going to go into Helverine and talk about a lot of the story in Helverine issue number 1. So definitely make sure you check that out. And then on Wednesday, we're going to go into issue number 2, and then so on and so forth. Thursday will be issue number 3, though. And then from there, I don't really know what comic I'm going to move to. Probably one of the Venom ones and be explaining some of that. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. We do post daily comic videos. So if you are interested, definitely make sure you keep an eye out because we post all the time. And yeah, I have a lot of fun making these videos. If you enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe if you are new. It does support our channel quite a bit, and it allows us to get more comics to give to you guys. I do want to do giveaways, especially like 9.8 giveaways, stuff like that. A lot of graded stuff, because in my comic store, I can't speak today. We do have a ton of graded comics. And if you guys are ever in the area, definitely check out some of the comic stores in the area, and you might see me there because I actually go there every single day. And I just really like the owner, so we just like hang out and stuff. We talk about some books. He gives me a couple of books, every time. He's like, "Oh, just check these out. Tell me if you like them," stuff like that. He's super, super nice. He also does like detailing and all that. So definitely go check us out if you're ever in, the area. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out and have a great rest of everyone's day. Bye, guys.